Hello everyone, this is Leo from the PC Security channel. Today I'll be giving you my thoughts on IPVanish VPN, which I've been using for the last couple of months, maybe a bit more. So let's start with the user interface. Now I noticed that the user interface is very convenient. This is the home screen that you're looking at. It gives you your visible location and lets you connect and disconnect immediately. One thing that I really like about the connection process is that you can simply pick a country and then select best city and best server instead of having to manually pick a city and pick a server. Because I know a lot of other companies that do not provide that option, and I always found that inconvenient, so props to IPVanish for doing that. When it comes to the theme, I like this dark UI. Again, it depends on your preference, but I think everyone can agree that this is a very easy to use interface. It gives you all the information that you need, for example, your protocol, your server, data up and down on the home screen. Now, in the server list, you will probably find your own country because they have a pretty extensive list here. And you also have a map view, which I guess doesn't show up while you're connected. You can also filter your servers based on protocols, countries, and latencies. They have a nice ranking system for that as well. Signing in is really easy. You just provide your email and password and you're done. Under settings, you can start it up with Windows. You can decide not to. That's all okay. It uses OpenVPN in the background. You can choose to automatically connect to the fastest server, connect to the fastest server in a certain country, and I think these options are very handy, and a lot of VPN providers don't have that. Now, the user interface also has a simple mode and an advanced mode. That's good in case you are not comfortable with a very advanced UI. Now, going into connection, you can actually choose your protocol. It has all the major protocols, and here are some important settings. You can enable leak protection for IPv6. Auto reconnect, kill switch, which will turn off your internet if you're not connected to the VPN. You can also block LAN traffic and you select your OpenVPN port. Here is also an option to install or repair the OpenVPN driver. Going under IP settings, again, an option that I don't normally see. It allows you to change your IP address every 45 minutes or hour or 2 hours, and I find this option very useful too. You can also set up your own DNS or use the IPVanish ones. That's totally up to you. And then we have our logs and about page, which is not really that exciting. So that was just the user interface. Now let's talk about two of the most important aspects when it comes to VPN. Number one, your privacy. So IPVanish is based in the US, and some people may not be very happy about that, and the reason is, well, US doesn't exactly have the best privacy laws. So you never know what could happen with a bit of pressure from the government and the NSA. Will IPVanish really be able to keep your data private? So that's something some people might be worried about. However, I did check to see that they do have a no logs policy, so they don't log your activities. That might be reassuring, but in the end, it's something you just have to decide for yourself. A lot of it is just based on trust because these things cannot be verified by reviewers like me, other than what information is provided by the company itself. The second important aspect is speed, because after all, you still need to use your internet and you don't want it to be slowed down to an extent where you really have to wonder if it's worth paying for. Now, I don't want people to confuse this with any speed benefit they get because of their ISP throttling their traffic otherwise, but no matter what VPN you use, on an average, you are going to lose a little bit of speed over what you had before. Because guess what? Now all the traffic has to go through another server and get rerouted, so your pings are going to suffer, and so is your speed. And it's going to get worse the further away the server is from your location, which is why having one nearby is important. Now, what I've noticed consistently with IPVanish is that the speeds aren't exactly impressive. They do have a lot of servers. I don't usually face any connection issues, but the speeds, sometimes I can get 80% of my advertised bandwidth. Of course, the speed reports may vary depending on your location. So if you're in an area where they have great servers, you will likely face much less of a speed downgrade. but I just wanted to give you my experience. So that concludes my views on IPVanish. I feel it's a very mature and professional product. If you like the product and want to buy it and would like to support TPSC at the same time, you can use the affiliate link in the description. Just to be clear, this is not a sponsored video. I don't do sponsored reviews, period. So those are just my thoughts after using this service for a couple of months. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay informed, stay secure.